Oh, welcome to Z Explains BG. This is Z. We're just trying a match on Backgammon Heroes today. Apparently, Galaxy desktop site is apparently shut down forever. It seems, anyways. So I don't know. I'm not a fan of the app, so I'm probably switching to Heroes more or less permanently, unless something changes on Galaxy. So yeah, just trying to get used to this site. So we're just gonna try to play a maybe 5 point match and see how it goes. Um, I usually like to sort by rating and then sort by flag. That's the only thing that I think people don't like about Heroes compared to Galaxy. Is it's harder to find a match, and they don't like the interface of like inviting people as much as the way that Galaxy used to do it. So we'll just see. Yeah. I sent a little suggestion to the Heroes guy, Terhe. Hopefully, I'm pronouncing his name close to correct. Or I thought maybe there's like a middle ground between the two modes of doing it. Like maybe you could do it the Galaxy way, but also you can invite people and select all the settings you want to select. Yeah, I don't know though. I'd also like to maybe be able to invite like many people at once, and then the first person who accepts it cancels all the other invitations. That would be nice. Like if I try to click on someone else now, it asks me to cancel the challenge. But see, I don't know whether this guy is like here or not. So I don't know how long to wait. You know. Also, there's like tournaments here, which I've never participated in. So maybe I should try those. Maybe that's a good way to get matches. Ugh. See, it never takes me this long on Galaxy. Of course, Galaxy has a much bigger user base. Usually doesn't take this long on Heroes either. But I do like other aspects of Heroes. I like the customization. I like a lot of the options they do, although it is quite a lot of options. And I do like how the UI looks. Um, I prefer the XG analysis of the GNU analysis. There's like a slight difference there in how it calculates the PR, but it's not a big deal. GNU, so the Heroes uses GNU for analysis, and GNU gives you credit if you like for a correct move if you like dance on the bar or have some other like trivial decision. XG doesn't give you credit for that, but it makes all like the non-trivial decisions count for more. So in theory, anyways, in theory, your PR should be the same between the two if you have an average number of like trivial decisions for some definition of trivial. Yeah, I'm really having a tough time getting someone to accept. I'm not doing anything wrong, am I? Just yeah, okay, just standard matches. No one's even canceling. No one's even like declining the challenges. They're just not accepting it. Stop. We haven't got any invitations either. Huh. Yeah, something might be wrong. All right, well that's different. Let me try entering again. Huh. Wish someone would challenge me. There we go. All right. We got a match. All right, good match to my opponent. That took forever. Yeah, I'm still thinking. Hopefully, with Galaxy shutting down their desktop site, hopefully Hero sees like an influx of players. And actually, the Terhey, he did mention that he is seeing like a decent influx of new registrations. Not sure about this because I'm up against the stronger board and have one man back, so could just play safely. Doesn't do that much, but maybe it's better than leaving a shot. Even though I get to hit twice, hitting twice would have worked great. Yeah, I'm kind of in trouble now. Like you can have a cube unless I roll well. Yeah, I did not roll well. Boy, I'm really kind of crushed everywhere. So I think I'm gonna let this go. The edge is just too big, I think. Yeah, that's a big missed opportunity. Unless he's thinking too, it doesn't seem like something that would like be too good. All right, now he's legit too good. So I think last row was double pass, and this is too good. Yeah, he was thinking not good enough apparently. I mean, possibly I'm wrong, and it was a take last roll, but it just seemed like I don't know. I feel like such a powerful position with good threats, one man back versus two. I mean, the edge was absolutely massive, you know. I mean, so it's got to be at least a double, and I think it's actually a pass. I don't have anything on the dances here because his position is too sound. Even though I have escaped a guy. Oh, he got me. Don't dance, Alex. Okay, good. Parfait. 6-5. Okay. Another thing about this site that I kind of don't like is a lot of them. I have it kind of turned off, but a lot of the matches you can see. It depends on the settings, but you can like it like highlights your errors in the log, like as you make it. I find that extremely distracting. So I kind of have it hidden now. Although I think the settings I chose, it doesn't show it in the log. I got a decent size edge here. Let's see. Oh, I'm way down in the race, and his board is still pretty good. Yeah, I think I need a little more. Maybe a bad roll here. I can cube him because I'm sort of threatening. I'm sort of threatening to make a really solid prime. Yeah, I think I am going to cube this. But I think it's. I mean, I think based on the race, based on the fact that he has like a good board, I think it might still be a take. Interesting. You should be a little cautious about being gammon at the score, anyways. Four is good. Gets to make both 5 points. That's awesome. He should at the score. He might even have a cube here. I mean, it's not a pass or anything, but it's four away. You need to be very aggressive when you win more gammons than your opponent. It's like extremely aggressive with the cube, and I need to be very cautious about taking. So I think that was actually a pretty strong cube, and this is even stronger coming up. Like I'm not really sure how to play it. Come out into the outfield. Builder's not bad. Look at this. It's down in the race though. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Stay out of harm's way a little bit. Hope not to get cubed. Oh, I can hit twice here. Just really go after me. Might be overkill on the bad numbers though. Okay, so I just hit one. Maybe he's gonna hit. Maybe we should hit both. Like now, this is like bordering on too good. I think. Okay, yeah, he plays on. He plays probably too good, probably. Two, which is good distribution, or make the three hit loose on the two. The worst distribution, better points. I'll probably do this. Ooh, it's good. Guess I was taking there, but I don't know at the score. Taking this. Probably not good enough now. I mean, I should get it at 8-3 a little more. It's good. Running looks a little suicidal because it gives him this sort of attack chance. So how about this? Good position when missed. Could also hit him, but let's see dances. I don't know how much that's worth. Let's try this. Okay. I guess this, and then gonna end up with like kind of an odd one. It's a little dangerous. Although he is up on the bar. So this does a lot. Not really up in the race enough to do this probably. Oh, I gotta cover the 4. But I could make the 18 and then hit loose. That's safer? I don't know. Probably not. All right, let's try it. All right, I'm sort of surviving, although this is still pretty scary if I can't get that back man out. Don't do that. Good. Don't hit a fly shot. Good. Something here. Even in non-gammonish positions, I think typically anyways, should probably be a little aggressive with the cube. I think it depends on like, he gets very powerful recubes to 4. He can redouble me very readily. So I think it often depends on like how efficient his recube rate to be when he turns the game around, whether I should be like more aggressive or less aggressive at the score in non-gammonish positions. All right, 3-way. So score is reversed here. I would cube this, but no, I can't cube at this sort of awkward score. Our splitting's good. I don't like the fact that I'm not locking up a new asset, but maybe this has enough going for it. Sweet. Well, he's got the blot on the ace, so maybe I can try something very aggressive like this. All right, now I don't know what the cube action is here. Obviously, you got a huge edge. He's got such a bad front position, so I ain't gonna cube this. Not crazy gammonish. Okay, yeah, pass. I mean, I don't know what that is, but pass is sort of reasonable. Just because my edge is massive. Okay, this is the book play. You should cube at this score. Yes, I still have a take, but honestly, I don't even know. Passing this at the score. This will be interesting to look at these missed cubes. I need to be super crazy careful at the score about taking a cube when there's gammons floating around. So that was an easy pass. Okay, I guess. I'm not really sure. Could be like the reverse split where you split with the 2 and bring down the 3. Okay, I'm up on the bar, so it's probably good to make another interboard point. Oh, I gotta be very careful about taking at this score also. So this is bad. This is a pass no matter what I do. The sound is on here. All right. Yeah, two-way. You can double right away if you want. All right, I'm gonna aim sort of towards a priming game here while he has the low point made, and I have like the good priming structure. So he actually needs to split there, um, because his position isn't good for blocking, but it's good for racing. So he needs to like kind of counteract my priming potential by splitting. Okay. Okay, I don't know about this. Sort of messing up my prime, but it's pretty safe, and I can still make progress next turn. And then if I do this, he's got good hit chances, and he's got good chances when he can split. Yeah, no, this is very anti-positional. I'm gonna try it. Shouldn't be too hard to fill in another one of these points. Ah, great. Do it again. This is getting pretty sick. It's even more dangerous now, though. So I got the blot in his board. And he's going for it. Good, probably a good play. Boy, I might have botched this one. I feel pretty comfortable with my other decisions, but this one's pretty questionable. Same here. Not a ton of hidden cover numbers. Can I bring this home? Maybe crunches or something. Oh, that's gross. And maybe weirdly worried about saving a 6, which is irrelevant. It's a bag, it's shoddy position, but his board's all crunched. Okie dokie, this is safest. Do I lose any races? Actually, some threes are bad here. 6, 3, 5, 3. In addition to 6, 5 the other way, this is 6, 5, 5, 4. Huh. Yeah, fewer blot numbers immediately, anyways. Gets a checker off, better block. Could also rip 2 there. Minimize. Just get missed once. Okay. I do like that greedy bear off works on this site. So I turn it on. So if you roll a non-double and contact is broken and you can bear off 2 checkers, it just does it automatically, which is almost always the correct thing. It's similar with doubles. If you can bear off 4 guys, they'll just do it automatically, like right here. All right, that was an interesting match. Tough match, but an interesting one. We'll take a look at the computer analysis. Oh, I played great, 169. Yeah, it wasn't an easy match, but apparently I guessed right in a lot of decisions. Okay, so we'll save the match. And we will move to XG mode. And then we'll import, and then we'll analyze. Right, so let's see, did I spend? I don't think I had a lot of trivial decisions that match. I wasn't up on the bar, for instance, a lot. So my theory is that the error rate's going to go down. It's going to be lower in XG than in GNU. Because like a lot of like non-trivial stuff, you know. A lot of trivial stuff. So I'm going to exit out of Heroes. What did it say? 120. Okay, yeah, I went down a little bit. So I guess that is consistent with what I was saying. So 6, 5. Okay, so I run, and then is it right to hit twice here? It is, but it's closed. Well, it probably is, but it's closed. Let's appeal this. It does seem to hit twice more than me in these situations. It says there's enough sort of upside. Sometimes I think of it as like play like this. I mean, obviously, like it's sort of standard to hit loose on your 4 under the right circumstances in the opening, because you want to fight for you want to fight for those good points. So the guy explodes with a 6-2 on the opening roll. You actually want to do this with a 3-2 because you want to fight for this good point, even though it's a little risky. Here it's more questionable to do something like this because I've escaped a guy already and I'm against the stronger board. So I have a premium I'm playing safely. So this is a lot safer than the normal play. I try the super safe thing, but apparently the computer thinks there's enough going for like going after the guy. Like it's clear, it's sort of clear to me that like this hitting twice is better than hitting once because you want to play sort of safely here. So in that sense, like hitting twice is sort of a better loose hit than hitting off the four. So it doesn't seem like a candidate to me. And apparently it's probably right. But yeah, my play isn't too bad. Does something good at no risk, when there's a position where I want to play safe. Okay, so what is this? Yeah, it's closer to too good than it is to a take. The edge is just too huge here. Up in the race, he's got more points made than me. He's like threatening to like really blow me away. So this is plenty to double at least, and plenty to pass as well. He's just clearly gone better, so this became too good. 1-1, K. I got this great 4-3. I don't think I miss a cube this game. Thought a little bit about doubling here. Yeah, it's a little shy. I mean, sort of threatening to make a 5 prime, but he can still win after I make a 5 prime because of the race and because of his decent board. So I thought, okay, I'll make like one more improvement before doubling, and I do, and then okay, it's close in the take pass line. I can believe it. I was a little scared of being doubled here, only due to the score. This four away score. You shouldn't 4 away, 3 away. You know, if he's 4 away and I'm 3 away, I mean, obviously he should be extremely aggressive at that score, even more so at 4 away, 2 away. But the same sort of effect, just not as strong at 4 away, 4 away, where if you win a lot of gammons, you need to be very aggressive with the cube. So this is sort of, you know, this is a double by a decent amount. Yeah, and then I don't know what to do with the 5-1. Apparently it's a pass after my play. Take after the right play. So cubeless, how bad is my play? Cubeless, my play is wrong by around 0.05. It's tough. I mean, I wasn't sure I wanted to take after any play. I mean, one way you can think about it wouldn't really help me, but if it's around a cube, I've talked about this before in videos, but I think it's helpful. You can kind of sort of engage a different part of your brain sometimes by asking yourself, which play am I more comfortable taking after? If it's going to be like around the take pass line, and then maybe that helps you find this play over this play. Maybe, you know. And you can do that even if you own the cube already. Like the same reasoning applies. Like if I own the cube here, I could think, okay, if the cube was in the middle, which play would I be happier to take after? And that sort of tells the whole story also. Apparently the computer likes this slightly better than my play also. Yeah. Yeah, and then he's too good. He plays on correctly. I thought he should cube from the roof after I hit him. Okay, this is a pass. It's possible I would have taken this because he's up on the roof, but it's still pretty scary. Try to take for money maybe. Okay, play positionally. 4-4. I go for broke a little bit because I don't know, the last four sort of destructive no matter what I do, and at least I'm probably going to get away with this. And I'm up in the race, so it was helpful to start escaping, even though it's pretty dangerous. Second choice on the computer is this, which is probably a little bit more shoddy. 12 shots. Well, I don't know. It's probably similar. Nominally, it's probably a similar number of shots. But obviously, he dances less here. You get to escape. Don't quite have a cube yet. And then, okay, it's close on the take pass. I mean, obviously, there's some contact here. but computer says it's not quite enough. For money, it looks like this is a take based on the numbers. We can take a look at the computer analysis, which means in this type of position anyways, the computer wants to be more aggressive with the double and more conservative with the take and in like the sort of racy position. Now, part of what's going on, I think, is the fact that white isn't going to get very efficient recubes sometimes when he turns this game around. Like sometimes when white turns this game around, it's because he hit me, and like the hit dance, maybe he gets to use the cube or whatever, but it's some huge pass, which means he's not gaining much from using the cube. The cube is most valuable when the take pass is close. You get the most value from the cube in that case. So it's some like huge pass or like borderline too good, which it would be here. You're not really getting much value from the cube. Like I'm thinking about the sequences after he hits me right away. So my theory is, and based on the numbers, it looks like a take for money. This is score based eval. Yeah, this is the money eval. It's pretty big take. I think in other situations, like where maybe if it was like a straight race or something that's gonna like where the equity is gonna swing slower, maybe you can take a little deeper, at least deeper than the position we're looking at. So similar numbers, like similar cubeless win and gammon percentages, they might indicate a take at the score if the equity is kind of going to swing a little slowly. Like in a straight race, for instance, where he might get more efficient cues when he turns the game around. Let's go back to the match. Match stayed pretty interesting. Okay, so he makes a good pass. This is the 3-way, 4-way game, right? So like here, I would double this. Its score reversed. I'm not sure if I would double it for money or not, but it's not crazy to double this for money. But yeah, the score, I'm 3-away is 4-away. I don't get to use full value for my gammons when the cube's on 2. And he gets the really powerful cube to 4. He can kill my gammons at any time. And when he doubles me to 4, he gets to use both of those extra points at stake, and I only get to use one of them. So I got to be like a little careful in gammonish positions here. When doubling, similar stuff going on here. Score is reversed. You definitely cube this for money. I don't know if it's a double, but it wouldn't be crazy. But then I kind of get too good of a sequence not to cube it, and he makes a good pass apparently. He gets it twice. Yeah, so here, I mean, maybe I would have taken this. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm trying to think what I would do. Oh, no. Okay, no, here I thought he should actually cube this at the score, but apparently it's borderline. Like this is the 4-way, 2-away, and that's sort of the score at which you should double most aggressively in gammonish positions. I thought he could probably cube this. I wasn't like honestly, I don't think I was like 100% sure of the take, but I would have taken it. In the next turn, I probably would have passed. Okay, so it's borderline. That was a huge pass, almost too good. Yeah, and similar stuff going on in the score. We're going to be very careful. I couldn't find any play after which I wanted to take. So I put him up on the bar, hoping that he wouldn't double me from the bar. But no, he makes a good double, and I find the pass. 3-3, right. So here, obviously, there's a ton of good options. Can make like the 21 and 10, 21 and 3, 18 maybe. Yeah, 10 and 3 also is probably a play. But thematically, I wanted to build the 4 prime. I wanted to do this. Because he has this low point in his board made, it means I have like this I have my 5-point made, right? So I have this good blocking point. He has this crappy blocking point. It's tough. It's going to be tough for him to build like a nice effective prime with this low point in his board made. So you want to play to your strengths in the opening. So I want to err on the side of like a priming play whereas he should be like racing and splitting and all this other stuff, like trying to aim, trying to counteract my prime. So that's why I chose this priming play. Get this great 6/6. Right, so let's see, where did he go wrong? Yeah, so here he needs to split to counteract my priming game plan. I would actually expect it to be a bigger error than this. Um, but still pretty big error, obviously. 6. Oh, I think it gets complicated. Yeah, okay, it's close. Good. I'm glad it's close because I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure about making the 2 versus 7. Going to the 7 point. Obviously, both have its downsides. I'm really kind of dismantling my prime, but it's nice and safe. And probably I get to put my prime back together at some point. And I mean, the safe play is like really destructive, and this is still pretty dangerous. So what did I do? Okay, yeah. So I ran. I just couldn't stomach going to the 2 point. Apparently, the computer can stomach doing that though. And we do get hits. I get a nice 5/5, and then I'm stuck again. Like here, I don't know whether to slot the 4 or not. Apparently, it'd be like a real blunder to do this against the stronger board. One thing that led me to find the right play, like not only might things go okay for on my side of the board, um, like maybe I get to make the 4 3 point next roll, which is fine, and everything is fine, or most everything is fine. But he might crunch, right? Like he might roll 5/4 like he did, and then have to compromise his front position. And then like my crappy front position doesn't matter so much. So I didn't want to give him like this extra chance when like his position might deteriorate pretty badly. Like if he had a more robust position, maybe there'd be more going for this type of play. And he does deteriorate, although he plays kind of weirdly. Yeah, this why isn't this a bigger error? Yeah, it's pretty close. I would have done this in like a second. Keep the 4 point board. Um, Possibly can still make a 5 point board, and it kills some sixes. Like if he rolls like 6/1 next turn, that's like a good number for him because he doesn't have to play a 6. And 6/4, like he only has to play this 4. As opposed to like his play, where like the sixes are going to crunch him even more. I don't know. Maybe he's worried about being pulled off the anchor on a 6/2, 6/3, but it looks bad to deteriorate the board this much. Yeah, I don't get why this isn't a bigger error. I guess he's crunching even after my play. I guess he's just crunching badly. I guess he has a pretty hopeless position no matter what. I do get to fill in the 4. Everything is pretty much forced here. Oh, 3/2. Yeah, that wasn't totally. Oh no, this seemed pretty clear actually. The builder ends up in a decent spot, and I get to take one off the heavy 2 points, so I like that. Oh, this starts getting a little unclear. Okay, it's pretty close. Computer wants to play a little shottier. Um, 6/5, 5/4. Actually, there's kind of a lot of blot numbers here. Like 5/1, 5/2, 5/3 are blot numbers also. It's not the end. Admittedly, it's not the end of the world because his board is so bad. Yeah, but there's a surprising number of blot numbers. Right, 6/6, 5/5, 6/5, 5/4, 5/3, 5/1. I think that might be it. But that's a lot compared to my play. 6/5, 5/4. I think that's it. Right? Computer's really valuing the second checker off, I guess, right? Because it gets hit and it's still going to win if he has enough checkers off. So that's probably what it's thinking. Because his board is so bad, so it doesn't mind taking like a little extra risk. Safest play might be this. Safest long term play, anyways, might be this. But it gets none off, and it's more blot numbers next roll than my play, I believe. 6/5, 6/3, 5/3. That's it. Yeah. But I think it might be safest anyways because it clears the top point. It clears the top point for good. But obviously there's other stuff going on there. And I play safe. Here, I did think about pointing on him, but I didn't like the extra 2 shots because 5-1 hits. Um, Actually, it's not that safe if he dances, you know. I feel like really isn't safe if he dances. In fact, I have some double blot numbers, but often he's out of my hair. Like he rolls a 6 or a 5. And I like the fact that it's minimal shots right away. So I went with it. And then luckily he misses and I win. Oh, well, that was a good match. I think I just might have made I made a couple errors. Yeah, I guess I ran prematurely here against the stronger board, but I just couldn't stomach making the 2. This is tough play for me. And what was the other error? Early on. This guy. My play sort of gives him gives me a pass. The right play, we're just running all the way. Yeah, I wasn't sure how to evaluate this. I mean, well, obviously my play gets attacked a lot. You know, I'm really under the gun of all these attackers there. So computer's worried about getting attacked and getting gammoned here. But you know, I'm gonna pass anyways. So it's not the end of the world, I guess. I wonder if I would have. If I wonder if I could have found this if I thought about to take pass decision. Because like I think I would have passed this also. I mean, this looks pretty scary to me at the score. You know, 4-way. Hate to lose a double gammon here. Looks like it's got a lot of good hit and attack numbers, including like 6-5. You know. All right, well that went well. Yeah, hopefully I'll be playing more on heroes going forward. Because it looks like the desktop, the regular website. I know the app is active on Galaxy, but I don't know. I'm not really that interested in playing on the app. So yeah, Heroes might be my new home for the time being. We'll see how it goes. All right. Well, thanks for watching, and yeah, we'll see you next time.